So there is this story that I am so excited to share with you, and it is about Maggie and Tessie, because of course it is. My favorite stories so often have to do with Maggie and Tessie, and here it is. One of the things that I've noticed lately is if you watch our videos, Maggie and Tessie like to sit together a lot, and they like to share foods a lot. One of Tessie's other favorite things to do is stealing food from all around the table. We've had a really hard time keeping her in her seat, and so the high chair has made a comeback, because no amount of sitting her back down, asking her to stay sitting was working, and we finally decided that bringing back the high chair and letting her get used to just sitting at the table, and then transitioning her back once she's used to that, and when she's just a little bit older and ready for it, to sitting at the table when she isn't quite so obsessed with cruising around the table and trying to steal everyone's food, because it's pretty upsetting to some of the other kids. But something that started happening is that now Maggie will save the foods that she knows are Tessie's favorite foods, and she right away gets up and brings them over and she gives them to Tessie. A lot of times for lunches, I will make what I know different kids like. So the other day, the kids were having a variety of different things, and Maggie happened to have ranch with carrots. Tessie didn't. Tessie isn't supposed to have a lot of dairy in her diet. She can have cooked dairy, but she isn't really supposed to have cold dairy per gastroenterology's orders. However, a lot of things she isn't supposed to have are the things that she loves, and Maggie knows that. And so suddenly I looked over and there was Maggie, and she had the ranch and she was pouring it onto Tessie's plate next to Tessie's carrots. And Tessie was looking at her absolutely adoringly. And then Maggie went back, and Maggie had a thing of marinara sauce that she had with her little breadsticks that she was eating. And she sat with those, and she poured it out on her plate next to her breadsticks and sat there eating it. And so I thought it was very, very interesting. And I let Tessie keep the ranch. It was fine. I thought it was very interesting to see that Maggie's noticed and paid attention and knows how much Tessie loved ranch, and that she noticed that Tessie didn't have it and went and got it for her and went and gave Tessie hers, even though Maggie also loves ranch, and shared that with her sister when Maggie saw that she had two sauces and that Tessie didn't have any. Tessie doesn't love marinara sauce like Maggie does. So I thought that was a really big deal. And then it happened again the next day when Maggie had something with cheese that Tessie loves, and Tessie had something else that Tessie also liked, but Maggie immediately brought the cheese over to Tessie because she knows Tessie loves that too. So it does mean that Tessie's getting more things that she's not supposed to have, but I am just amazed how much Maggie notices that these are things that Tessie enjoys, and she's constantly getting up out of her seat, walking over to Tessie and bringing her her favorite things. I mean, Maggie's 9 years old, and she's noticing the things that her 3-year-old sister loves and bringing them over and giving them to her in her high chair. And I think that's pretty amazing. I would think that was pretty awesome if they were both totally verbal, neurotypical sisters. And I think it's amazing for Maggie and Tessie. Anyways, that is it for today. If you like this video, we'd love it if you'd give it a thumbs up. And if you're interested in all things autism, we'd love it if you'd hit subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.